Hey folks, what's happening? This is DJRockinRob, and I'm finally here to wrap up the Print at Home Gobo series. This is the last one in the series, and we're going to concentrate on inkjet versus toner or laser, right? Now, all the Gobos I have in this room were done on laser, and as you guys know, following the Print at Home Gobo series, I've always printed on toner or laser transparencies. But I had some very good assistance from a wonderful friend of mine, Storm, in Florida, and he made a couple videos that I'm going to compare for you. All right, so first, let's take a look at some Gobos. This is the American DJ 10-watt Gobo projector. Don't worry about the mess up here. This is just for demonstration purposes. Yes, with the toner, we have a little bit of halo. Some people might say that that's junk, but hey, in a pinch, it works, right? But this is the American DJ 10-watt Gobo projector. Now, let's take a look at the Chauvet LFS5. The LFS5 is a 23-watt LED, and let me tell you, compared to a 10-watt, night and day, really, honestly. Not to mention that we have zoom capabilities with the LFS5. Like, right now, this is about as small as I can make it, but come on, where are you? Look at how much bigger that is. It's tremendous. I love it. The zoom capabilities with the Chauvet LFS5 give you such a wide range of possibilities. You don't have to physically manipulate the position of the Gobo projector in order to get the size that you want. You could maybe sacrifice positioning for aesthetics. I don't know. I mean, it's really up to you. But at least with this, we have the flexibility. Whereas with the 10-watt, the only way to make it bigger is to move it back. And when you move it back, it gets bigger, but it also gets dimmer, which sucks. The only really good thing I can say about the American DJ 10-watt is it has an auto rotate. Now, I don't personally ever use the auto rotate, but I do use it to get that Gobo in just the right position. So you wait for it to come around right where you want it and say, ah, that's exactly it. Whereas with the LFS5, I have to physically remove the Gobo holder and then rotate the Gobo inside the holder. Not really crazy about that, but I'm not going to make a big stink about it because this fixture is has so much more versatility. And now finally is one of my favorites, the Eternal Lighting Stellar 60. It's a 60-watt LED moving head, and 10-watt here, 23-watt there, 60 here. Okay. Do I really need to make a comparison? Which one would you use? I actually have pictures of this one shining through a commercial grade light. Here, take a look at this. Say what you want about a 60-watt LED moving head, but when it punches through a 400-watt light like that from about 60 feet away, I'm sold. I'm really happy. The new favorite, the LFS5, can't do that, and the 10-watt, forget about it. This thing is a paperweight. I have no more plans to use the American DJ 10-watt Gobo projector anymore, except for maybe Halloween or I don't know, using it on my house from outside, you know, like decorating for Halloween or decorating for Christmas. That's what I'm going to use the ADJ Gobo projector for now, because this one here is now my pattern projector, which yeah, take a look at this picture. And then, of course, my favorite is if I could ever get the hell out of the way, is the 60-watt LED moving head. It's wonderful. I use that for all of my monograms, and it just works really well. I love the intensity of it, and it also has focus, which is it has infinite focus. It has no zoom, so physical positioning is paramount. If I want it bigger, I have to move it back. If I want it smaller, I have to move it forward. And I don't know, maybe I should talk to Eternal Lighting about putting a zoom feature in there, huh? The Stellar 60 was never intended to be a Gobo projector. I just, you know, made it work, made it happen. So, we talked about the 10-watt ADJ Gobo projector, the Chauvet LFS5, and the Eternal Lighting Stellar 60 LED moving head. All of these Gobos were done on a toner style printer or laser printer. Inkjet has fantastic resolution for printing Gobos at home, because, I mean, come on, let's face it, you're using a photo printer to print Gobos, right? Epson boasts the highest DPI. And I gotta say, they do pretty good. But so does my HP. My HP PhotoSmart does a really nice job. But there's a difference in your ink settings. Now let's take a look at Storm's videos where he uses Inkjet. This video is plain paper settings. This video is transparency settings. This video is high ink. Look at that beautiful Gobo. No halo whatsoever. Nice crisp lines. This thing works. It puts all of my Gobos to shame. Rockin' Rob, how come you haven't gone to Inkjet yet? Well, because the pack of transparencies is like 60 bucks at the office supply store, and my ink is dry, which is another 60 bucks, so it's going to cost me 120 bucks to get back into Inkjet transparencies, whereas these that have been just limping me by has been doing the job. Now, something that you really need to take into consideration is what you're actually projecting onto. Surfaces matter. Because, I mean, this wall here with this this beige color doesn't really have much of an absorption rate. But if we were shooting on a fabric wall or a patterned wall or wallpaper and vinyl and stuff like that, all of that is something you need to take into consideration. Not to mention distance and dispersion. So, I know that was kind of quick and dirty, but hey, what can we say? That's how we do it. Fast, quick, dirty. With these print at home Gobos, we don't need weeks and weeks of lead time. If I get, I can accept changes to the Gobos up to the day before. And if they really push me, and if they, you know, really want to pay for it, I could do changes day of. You can't do that with laser cut Gobos. You just can't. How much time does it take to get a laser cut Gobo? Now, let me stop right there and say that their laser cut Gobos are the best possible Gobos you could get, aside from glass Gobos. And all of this Here, the print at home stuff is just a kind of a workaround, a sidestep, a shortcut, if you will. I think it's been working out pretty well, but if you want quality, pay for quality. You want DIY? This is the best we got. And Inkjet is top of the line for DIY. So I've had a chance to look at the footage, and I need to address something. This Gobo right here, the American DJ 10-watt Gobo projector, looks pretty good in the camera. But what you need to understand is that the Gobo projector is directly in line with the camera, and you're getting a full-on view. Because here in real life, it sucks. I mean, sure, it could get the job done, but what I saw in the viewfinder of the camera, this doesn't look half bad. And you're like, what are you talking about? Why does this suck? But here in real life, it's dim, it's gray, it sucks. Chave LFS5. American DJ 10-watt LED Gobo projector. Eternal Lighting Stellar 60 LED moving head. Folks, this is DJRockinRob saying thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. I'm here to help, and I'll do my best. Catch you guys later.